Y'all, most people are seriously running their clothing store into the ground without even knowing it. If you do not have the right strategy, you'll continue to set money on fire. Let's stop that. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you how to fix it. Let's go. All right, so number one is the website conversion rate. This is the secret to growing your business. It's the area that most clothing store owners avoid because it isn't as cool or as sexy as running ads or creating content. But to grow a clothing store on Shopify, optimization is key. These are the biggest mistakes I see with websites that cause their conversion rate to plummet and how to avoid them. Number one is a hero image is not clickable. On most Shopify themes, you can make that whole image in the middle clickable. Make sure you pick a theme that is able to do that, because those small call to action buttons shrunk down onto a phone or somebody with dexterity issues, gonna be an issue. Second thing is a weak call to action. Shop now, that's fine, but I need some information on that hero image that's gonna tell me that, hey, this is a deal, or this is an offer for the summer collection, or for Christmas, or for whatever it may be, and then it is a shop now, and then the whole hero image is clickable. The third thing, the hero image takes them to a single product versus a collection or several products. So on that hero image, I want there to be a large image with a good call to action, and then when you click it, you go to a collection page, not to just a single product. Now, if you're a single product clothing store, that may make sense, but most of you guys are not. You have multiple products. It should be categorized into collections, so send them to the collection page. Another one here is the product pages do not have a clean shot on a white background. You gotta have a really good cleaning shot of your product because we need to be able to see that actual product, and I really want a front, a back, a detailed shot where that white background could work that as well, where we could zoom in, a lifestyle photo. If you're selling your clothes, what type of person wears your clothes? If it's a brand from New York, you should probably take some shots in New York. Thank you, and you can use like AI or Photoshop or something to bring that happen if you can't travel to New York, but you really need that information. Next up is the product pages don't have information about the model. What is almost standard at this point is that if the model's 5'6", 120 pounds, and wearing a size medium, I need to know that because that's what's gonna help me with scale. Now, as AR develops and you can do some augmented reality and try on the clothes, beforehand, then great. But until then, please tell me the height, weight, and the size of the model so that I can judge my size off of that whenever I'm making a decision. It'll also help you with returns. The next big piece on the product pages, there are not any upsells or reviews. The product pages really need some social proof. A big thing that they are also missing, and probably one of the bigger areas right now, especially in 2023, 2024, is we're going through an economic shift. Having something like Sezzle on your product page is almost a necessity at this point because people just need some payment options to buy you some clothes. If you don't agree with that, don't put it there. But if you do agree with it and you do think it's an option and a good option for people to make payments on your clothing, absolutely put that there. It will help with conversion. On the product page, there isn't a video of the product. So I want the photos, and I want the UGC, and I want the people wearing the product, but I also want a video. That's next level, right? And so if you want to increase your conversion rate, adding that video, 5-10 seconds of people modeling it or wearing it or doing something aspirational in the clothing. Again, going back to New York, if they're actually just walking in the middle of Brooklyn wearing the clothes, that's something that's going to help stand out. Those videos, it's a higher level perception of quality at that point. So you may be thinking, wow, that's a lot of work, and you're right. But to be able to be the best and generate even more revenue and increase your conversion rate, this is the work that's needed. Now, this next pillar for success is even more crucial because without it, your website conversion rate, it honestly doesn't matter. It's not going to matter if it converts. Number two is paid traffic. I really think paid traffic is more valuable than organic traffic. Not by much, but it is more powerful because you can get business today. Most of you guys are trying to grow your store today. And with organic, it's possible, but less likely unless you already have a following or you go viral. So paid traffic is the single most important way to get potential customers to find out about your brand and get them on your website. Then your website conversion rate will take care of the rest. So it's literally hierarchy of website conversion, check mark. Then move to paid traffic, send high quality people to the site. The website takes care of that. This video is about creating a business model for success, not a single action or area that will give you unsustainable results. What I see a lot of times is that people believe that they can build their business on the back of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Google. You insert the ad platform. And what we're in the business of doing is teaching you how to create a profitable business model. So my first suggestion for you is to use Facebook and Instagram ads to drive traffic because right now they have the best conversion rates for customers. They have much more data than TikTok or Pinterest, and it's honestly where your customers are hanging out at right now. Create these types of campaigns on Facebook to start seeing some sales. So one campaign setup on Facebook with the conversion objective of sales. You want one ad set of your specific category collection that you are selling. This ad set should be broad or open targeting, which means that you are focused on age, gender, and location of your customer online. That's it, right? Literally age, gender, location. Don't worry about the targeting. The ad will do that for you. Make sure that you turn on dynamic creative. It's done in the ad set level. This will allow you to run multiple ads at one time within one ad. It's literally like kind of stacking them together, and it's creating the best combination. For your creative, inside of that ad level, I always put 3 to 4 ads into that one dynamic creative and test out different types at first. Then when you find out what works, double down on that. So what I mean by finding out what works is you would use, like, I guess for example, it'd be one UGC type video, one clean white background image of a product, one collection video or like a fast-paced showcasing multiple products, and one talking head video walking through the product or collection as a whole, just kind of talking to you as I am right here. Facebook will target your customers by the primary text that you use, the headline that you plug in, and the creative that is chosen for those ads. It will take your winning combination, so the combination of your best image, your best headline, your best primary text, and create a specific post ID that you can then take out of your testing campaign and put into another campaign, going for conversions, spend more budget on it, and actually scale it up. Now, your job is to repeat the process and continue to find those winners. If UGC works, continue creating UGC and then repeat the process over and over again, continually trying to get better and better. One great thing running ads does is it gives an opportunity for sales by sending traffic to the site, but most will not buy. This is normal. However, pillar number 3, what we're getting ready to talk about, will give us an unfair advantage to not only capture more data, but generate more revenue at a very high profit. Number 3 is email and SMS. This is seriously the area that most people skip, and the videos where I talk about these things get the least amount of attention. But let me tell y'all, this is the difference between a business that pays you well and one that barely makes ends meet. Email and SMS is the highest ROI you will have in your business and the highest profit margin too. When you add in email and SMS, your chances of success and sales increase dramatically. Most people say they will only send 1 email per month. Right? Don't be that person, or don't even have SMS set up. When you're just starting out, this is going to be 30 to 35% of your revenue. Literally 35 cents on every dollar is just gone if you're not doing it. As you scale, it's still going to be close to 30% of your revenue. Healthy amount, 25 to 30%. When you hit 1,000 subscribers, people on your email list who are actually engaged, start slowly increasing the frequency of your emails to an average of 3 per week with 1 SMS, and never, ever, at least right now, give a discount to somebody via SMS. Only send emails and SMS that add value and insight into your brand. The goal is click-through rate and conversion, not to send just to anybody to bombard them. And honestly, if your open rates look good, I'm sorry. With the iOS and the privacy issues and stuff like that going on with Apple, like, your numbers are bloated. We're really wanting to know your click-through rate and the conversion rate. Are you making money? This is about nurturing a relationship, not asking to get married on the first date, which is why the next pillar I'm gonna break down is the area where businesses thrive or absolutely die. So number 4 is customer experience. Your customer experience is crucial with a capital C. So your product must be great. Your packaging must be above average. Your customer service response time is fast and must be efficient. These are all givens, and without those, you may not be in business at all. Like, that's literally just the standard. But now I want to show you some ways to amplify your sales with great customer experience. But before we get into those, if you're wondering what this looks like for your clothing store and you need a strategy to help you scale, I just schedule a 45-minute strategy session with us. You can check out the link in the description down below. We are real people and the spots really are limited. We cannot meet with everybody. So if you want that strategy session, like I said, it is free. Check out the link in the description down below. Okay, so the big parts here for the customer experience is live selling. So imagine going live on one platform, looking at your phone, you're going live right here on the platform, and you're going live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you're able to tell people about this product, you're able to model, you're able to communicate back and forth and answer questions. And then if somebody wants to buy, all they have to do is literally comment down below, sold, that they want this product, automatically charges their card, already automatically starts processing it through Shopify. That is the power of live selling and something that I would highly suggest to do. The next thing I would do for customer experience is postcards. So Postpilot is something that connects directly to Klaviyo. And if somebody takes an action on your site, they can get a postcard. Let's say somebody initiates checkout, but it's been 6 days since they've come back to the site. Send them a postcard. Let's say somebody has purchased thousands of dollars with you over the last 10, 11 months, but haven't been back in 3 months, send them a postcard. You don't have to send like traditional postcards. You can send where it makes sense, where you spend $1 or $2 at a time to send things out to people that are already interested and engaged versus like blanketing it and hoping the postcards work. These are very, very specific and very, very targeted. And like I said, it connects with your email and SMS. So this is just that next level experience that somebody has to communicate and engage with you offline. Now, the area that is undervalued, and even one that I didn't pay as much of attention into in the past, especially if you watched any of our old content, but this is really, really important. So number 5 is organic marketing. This is your brand building stage. This is where the brand is shown over time. This is where you're going to create content, engage with potential customers, build organic search traffic, and build an influence with user-generated content. Don't forget that these are not solo pillars. The success of your clothing store depends on how well you execute each of these 5 areas. If you're focused on growth, which I assume that you are since you're watching this video, you're going to want to see how you can take your clothing store to the absolute next level using AI, ChatGPT. So go watch this video right here next. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time. And oh, PS, make sure that you hit that subscribe button.